Pause. Okay. Hey guys, it is your girl, Lady Lane. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Alrighty, I'm using a different software today, so it's gonna be a little bit tinky, rinky, dinky dink. Um, I'm only gonna go live today for an hour or two. Whenever this mic dies, or when we like get to chapter 20, because I do have somewhere to be tomorrow, and I streamed a little bit late. I woke up late, so I'm so sorry, guys. Hopefully you guys can see, as you can see through my big bifocal glasses, that I'm looking directly at you guys. So, yeah. Anyway, let me do a couple things. I need a soldier. No, to carry big things, if you know what I mean. Since we're not going to be streaming on Streamlabs today, we're just going to be regular streaming. I just tell you guys everything. Haunted. I actually am currently reading a different book. Like I said, I read many, so I'm currently reading different novels right now, and I'm really into it. It's like a Zerd type of world. I'm finishing I think by Natasha Preston now. Let me bring snacks, drinks, and the jokes. I know meditate big things if you know what I mean. I actually am gonna be I should do an edit with me stream as well. Yeah, that's what I should do. Damn, we passed 5,000 views from July 8th to August 3rd, guys. Yes. Look at us. Look at us ducklings. You're being so cute. Money and big things, if you know what I mean. I have the song stuck in my head. I need to change that. I need to change the thumbnail real quick. What was I doing? I was doing something, y'all. I was doing something. Oh, yeah, YouTube. Oh. I still cannot believe we have passed 5,000 views. We should probably do another dance party. I think we should probably do one. I'm trying to steal this thumbnail. I forgot about it. No, I just need the thumbnail. Not a perfect thing, you know what I mean? Eh. Tiki tiki. You guys can hear me now?
Fully, or is it?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna just exit that out then. I know to carry big things, if you know what I mean. Now, I do not believe any of these songs are copyrighted free. But for the sake that I cannot be out here with no music, we're going to see. It is ordinary. Because if I get a copyright claim, I mean, I don't care if I get one. One is fine. Let's see. Oh my god, I love the song.
Yeah, it's fine, man. I'm just saying, I was talking to girls, you don't put enough emphasis on the ladies sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I love the song.
She like me, she thirsty. She done danced like 9,200 songs back to back. Ain't nobody, really trying to find out what she feeling, like how she feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love you.
She said, oh. She said,
She wanna the pain joys, I really Okay, that's enough for today. Okay, guys. Okay, where were we? Chapter 16. Yes, that's where we were. We are at chapter 16. 16, guys. And we have another murder. Hold up. I gotta exit something out before I get distracted, because I will get distracted. She wants to say, you know what? Is Ism live? Let me see, guys. Hold up. But yeah, how is everyone doing today?
I feel like the school really helped me feel confident in theaters. The simulations and the labs are.
This is just so I am not just listening to crickets. Okay. We are at chapter 16. We have another murder. Nash finally is hanging around with his friend group again. Zane is very suspicious. I believe that he is the murderer, or if he's not the murderer, he's definitely no. Like I said earlier, I believe I read this book before, and if I'm right, Nash is the killer. But if I'm wrong, then I forgot who it is. Or it's not Nash as the killer. I think it's like a something where like it was him, his sister, and someone else who were like doing a like a scream type of thing. Anyway, we're at chapter 16. It's already like 8:26 EST my time, so we might as well just jump deep right into it. Like I said, I do have to go to bed early tonight because I got somewhere to be bright early in the morning. With that being said, we're probably only going to get to maybe like chapter 20, if that. But yeah, okay. We run towards the source of the scream, and Nash pushes me behind him. And two cops run past us into the ADA accessible bathrooms where someone from my school is pointing. Do you think it's... I mutter behind Nash, looking around his shoulder. Looking around his shoulder. Let me... A little picture, a little body.
What the hell?
Another murder. I don't know. Where's Addie, Omar, and Zane? I scan the lobby for my friends, my stomach churning because I don't have a clue where they are. And that scares the hell out of me. They'll still be in the theater, right? Nash says. That wouldn't be one of them in there. My heart skips and I try not to push past him, frantic to find them. We need to find them. His arm scoops me up a second later. Stop. Don't go anywhere yet. Let go. Okay, yeah. Let go. Where are they? Why can't we find them? Calm down. Hey, it's okay. He sets me back on the ground, but doesn't let go. Look, there are two cops outside of the theater. Doors stopping anyone getting in or out, see? They'll be in there. None of them use the accessible toilet. Addie does if there's a queue in the ladies' Nash. They'll be fine. Fumbling, I reach for my phone, but it slips through my fingers. Nash catches it, letting his box of M&Ms fall instead. He uses my phone to call, I don't know, one of them? I look up with my heart in my mouth as the call goes through, desperately trying to find my heart, desperately trying to hear over the conversation in the lobby.
At all costs.
A little
Yes, let's go. Alright, here we are. This is the device you found. Select this to switch it on. You can detect spirits' voices if you're near enough to them. You need to find a compass and a scrying.
Nash, crystal eyes slide to mine and he smiles. Addie, it's Nash. Are Omar and Zane with you? He nods, telling me that they're all together. Good.
Call out to Jimmy.
Oh, thank the Lord. I don't know. Yeah, we're in the lobby. No, we're not allowed to move either. Cops are blocking every exit. Alright, I need everyone to please leave your phones alone and move into screen room 2. This way, please, a female agent says. She ushers us along with another agent's heads outside, presumably to get everyone out there to either come in or stay where they are. What happened, I asked. She looks from Nash to me, who is now off the phone, and holds her palm up. Someone recognized us. Nodding to another agent, she gestures for us to follow her to the side. Did you two see anything? No, we were outside, Nash says. Is there any way staff can get in from the back of the screens out to the lobby? The bathrooms are along the hall just past the corner in the ticket booth, so if they could get from the screens to past bathrooms without getting through the movie theaters. Nash eyes flickers towards me. I'm not sure. Why do you ask? I saw someone during the movie. I am going to mute my phone. It's just going to go off. I saw someone during the movie, I tell her. Who? I explained everything, telling her that I have no idea who it was, but they wore masks and moved behind the screen. Nash confirms that I told him, but he didn't see anyone. The room is dark, and it was only because I happened to look around that I noticed. A fact that makes the agent brow twitch. All I'm doing is incriminating myself. I should stop telling them things. I've seen it. It's not like I've been an open book, but the killer might still be in the building. Hiding in hidden passageways. Were you both seated for the entirety of the movie? She asks. Yes. Yeah. There is a movie theater full of people who can confirm that.
Okay, 101.
Agent as well. CCTV.
I am already terrified.
Nash says.
Jimmy, dude. Jimmy is the most scary motherfucker.
Nash says tightly.
101. Can I go in?
He's not a fan of the feds. The agent turns towards him. Nash, have you spoken to your father since the first murder?
So we can hide in
He
closets.
visibly
This is all our
tenses.
stuff right here.
No, agent, he's staying at your
we can
place
hide in the
now.
wardrobe, but right now
I
he's
bump
not
his
here.
arm
So I assume we need
inconspicuously.
to find a compass
I'm not a
and
massive
scrying
fan of
oh, yeah.
the constant suspicion either, but I at least try to tone down the sarcasm. Or say it in my head.
Labeled storeroom. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, any British people in the chat who can translate this game? To try keys, open the inventory, face the door, and select the key. Understood? Doors can be locked or unlocked with the right key. Search this. Okay, I'm finding lots of keys. Doing a good job. We got stairs, floor 1. Okay. We found some trophies, and oh yeah, we need to find like lore bits that we can use to talk to the spirits about that. Now we haven't found a single spirit yet. I don't know if I should just leave. I forgot how brutal this game is. I think it's pretty crazy. Let's look through this spying glass. We should know where we are, right? We should go back to... If we found a key, I'm going to go back to the elevator. Are we going to immediately get smacked? That's my question.
People what?
We should give a bomb counter. What the fuck is that? Kirsten's picture! Open the stairs. Stairs. Unlock the door.
Oh, I don't want to get copyrighted, because if I do, then it will take down the whole... thing. So what I'm gonna do?
There we go.
Hold on, guys.
I think doors stay unlocked. I'm also pretty sure the stairs are a safe zone for not getting killed by Jimmy. So that's actually very nice. So we found another spot to hide from Jimmy. Plus we have storeroom, which I don't know where that is. I assume this could be storeroom right here. Let's try this door. Storeroom is not even locked. Okay, so we're trying to look for a mirror. I don't know if that's going to be in here. Also, we have lots.
Agent, how are you doing? Welcome back to Dead Signal. Today,
there you go.
we are finally going to be trying to actually beat this game. Turns out, until now, I wasn't really trying. I was just getting killed for the fun of it. No, not at all. This game is so much harder and so much scarier than I remember, and we've been getting absolutely destroyed. So today, we're going to put our gamer pants on, and we're going to try our absolute best, and I really hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Oh, it's off into the game. Let's go. Oh boy, here we go. All right, there was so many
I'm dead.
Crazy things. This is gonna be normal, right? We're gonna have normal round, normal stuff, no BS. Let's get the flashlight first. So first hour, we gotta lock in because we need to stack up as many reports as possible.
People like to talk smack. I mean, I like to talk smack as well, but
where's the flashlight?
I'm reading one of my work group chats.
Night here, where we haven't sat at the PC yet, and just find the green spot. As long as we don't sit at the PC, the time will not start moving until we do. Where's the flashlight though? Oh, there it is. It can be next to the bed. I didn't know that. So as long as we don't sit at the computer and it doesn't do the pop-up, we can go around the building. Nothing can kill us, and we can just look for a green spot. So that's how we're going to start. We're going to look for the green spot. Yo, green spot. All right, green spot on floor 7. All right, remember that. So now we will have, and from the start of the game, we will already have the best possible internet, which is going to make getting reports extremely fast. So let's get going with that. We didn't even lock the door yet, because no killers can kill you.
They're crazy.
For the first 45 minutes, you're totally safe. 149.29. 149.29. Lock the door.
So Lucas does not kill us, and now it is all about getting as many reports.
Let me
in the
see.
first
Let
hour
me
as
see
possible.
what
We
they
also
did
want to make
today.
sure not to miss any packages. I have a package. Show early package. Okay, let's see. 2B 20 minutes. All right, we're just going for that immediately. 2B 20 minutes because that is extremely fast. Let's do that. Yeah, there shouldn't be any killers yet for a little bit, and there comes the package. Look at that. 2B is a really
Look at
bad
it. Where
spot.
are they?
Luckily, it's in the first hour. You really don't want to see this in the later hours. Plus, you really want to do the packages early so that in the later hours, if you
Alrighty. Let's see. Where was I? Okay. What happened, I asked? Has there been another murder? A body has been found. Yes. Ooh, spaghetti-o. Oh God, who is it? I breathe. I'm afraid I can't say right now. Was it someone who was watching the movie? Penelope, I cannot release any information right now. I'm sorry. Thank you for your statement. We should just join the others, she says. Nash ushers me into the theater and we hang around the back. The agent questioning us moves on. Together, she and her colleagues move around to different groups of people. This time, no one seemed to accuse Nash. No one I hear, anyway. This is crazy, I whisper. I didn't think the killer was supposed to strike in public. There's a crowd here. This isn't like your dad, Jackson. He shakes his head. His cheeks are pale from the shock. You're right. Why? Copycat going off script or someone else? Okay, so hold up, guys. A little theory with me. It's not Zane. This killing is not Zane because Zane then would have been having to leave the group and then come back. So it's not him. So he's off the suspect list for right now. Just for right now, not total, just for this murder. Let me see. 18. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just keep the comments really short because we are kind of pressed for time. It's already 8:41. I plan to stop stream at 10 p.m. tonight. That's the plan, guys. That's the plan. But that's my theory. It's not Zane. This killing isn't Zane, but another killing might. The other killings probably were. Okay, let's see. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. 2 murders. Raising a palm, I say forget that. I can't even think about there being more than one killer on the loose. But it could be a team, he says. Looks like we're discussing this. Yeah, I guess. It would make sense. How else would they transfer bodies so easily? One must be the driver while the other moves the body. Wait. Pause. Pause, guys. Hold up. One might be the killer and one might be the driver. And who has a new car? Grace does. Who's not there? Grace isn't. And her imaginary boyfriend. Let me see. Is that a notification? No. Okay. But they'll be working together on each murder, right? Not two independents. And can we please not do this? No one can say he did it now, someone whispered behind us. My eyes narrow, and it makes Nash laugh. He shrugs. At least I'm off the hook, I guess. Or you're working as a team, and this is a ruse to make an appear like you're innocent. I will sharpen my blade for the big final. He winces as soon as he said it, and I realize how insensitive we're being. We shouldn't joke. I think we both earned a pass for a few inappropriate jokes. But you're right, we shouldn't. 3 people are dead. Let's move on, like you wanted. Are you okay, Pin? Sure, just another day in our creepy murder-fested in town. My stomach clenches tight. Nash and I hang around on our own while everyone mingles and talks about carrying weapons. I think the majority of us has pepper spray, but I've heard talks of guns and knives too. Thank you for staying behind and answering our questions, the male agent says, walking up to us. We have your details and will be in contact if you need anything, so you're free to go now. I groan. If my dad finds out I was here, if word had gotten out, I'm in so much trouble. It's unreal. Cops and feds were already here, so there's a chance it's not out yet. This is the end of me going anywhere but school until the killer is caught. You're good at sneaking out, Pin. That's true, but it's not a good idea. Besides, my parents will hear my car, and I'm not walking anywhere ever again. I'll pick you up from down the road. We filter out through the door and look for Addie, Omar, and Zane. Nash seems pretty eager to hang out again, so it looks like I'm sneaking out after my parents go to sleep. They must be outside, Nash says. Come on. Their screening room was probably let go first. We step outside, and the first thing I notice is the lack of reporters and people wanting all the gossip. No one is here, I say. See, cops and feds were on the scene. Reporters have no one to follow. Residents have no cop cars to spot from their windows. That's why no one knows. All I have to do is get dropped off at home, and my parents will never know I was here. I do another sweep, and every person I see is now on their phone. It won't be long before the news is out. I should message my dad and tell him I'm coming home. There they are, Nash says, pointing up the street. The crowd is lined up on the sidewalk. Not many people seem to have gone home yet. They probably need selfies with the crime scene. Nash and I make our way through the crowd until we reach our friends. I heard it's May, Zane says, his face ashen. You're not off the hook, dude. You're not off the hook, sir. I don't care what you say. No, who told you that? Freddie heard it from Ducey, who was behind Millie and Gunnar when they found her. Addie says, not taking her breath. Zane nods in her direction. What she said. May. I shake my head. It can't be her. She was my friend. Might not be her, Nash says, putting his hand on my back. At the same time, my phone rings. It causes Nash to step back, and if Dad can see him through, as if Dad can see him through the phone. Dad, I say. Penny, I've just heard. Are you okay? I step away, hold the phone tight to my ear, and say, yeah, I'm fine, Dad. We just heard, so we're about to get in Zane's car and come home. I can pick you up, Penny. Yeah, but we're literally about to walk out the door. I wave my hands at my friends who are all smirking at the massive lie I'm telling my dad. Addie is on her phone, probably messaging her mom. He'll drop you right outside the house. You know he will, Dad. Your mom and I will be waiting on the drive. See you in 10. I tell him and hang up. I hang up and Omar shakes his head at me. Turt, lying to Daddy. Shut up. Do you plan on telling your parents where you were tonight? That info dies with us. Come on, Zane, you need to get us all home before we're in any pictures. I should take off too. Nash says. See you guys later. My heart does this squeeze thing that makes me feel like a total asshole. Wait. I grab his hand, pull him back as he takes a step in the opposite direction. How are you getting home? He winces. Grace dropped me off before she went to a friend's house. Then she came back here, spoke to Omar and Nash and left again. She really doesn't trust us with her brother. You'll all fit in my car. Come on, Zane says. You don't have time to take me home first. Penny's dad expecting her. He'll get over it. I don't care if he sees you. He arches a brow. Really? Yeah, really, because that dude was mad the last time he spoke to Nash. Omar says, slapping Nash on the shoulder. Nash thumps his back, shaking his head and laughing. I'm all for not feeling in the theater out of respect for May, but there is nothing you guys can say or do to stop me recording Penny's dad reaction to Nash in the car. He's not going to be happy. Addie animated, bright eyes, hand gesturing everywhere and teeth gleaming as she smiles. You're sick, you know that? I tell her, let's go, Zane says, throwing his arms up. We pile into his car, my nerves turn into something physical. Bile hits the back of my throat, and distinctly I have to swallow it. May is dead. I spoke to her at school today and waved to her in the theater. Now she's gone. Zane turned down my road, and I suck in a breath. Nash side-eyed me like he knows what I'm thinking. I can duck down, he says. I placed my hand on his forearm. Don't. Addie is, in fact, spot on about my dad not being happy. The second my parents spot him, their faces turn furious. The vein on Dad's forehead pops. Here we go. Dad mutters under his breath, stopping the car. Penelope, he snaps as I get out of the car. Dad, please don't. What are you doing with him? He can barely look at Nash. I clench my hands as red-hot anger burns my stomach. Don't talk about him like that. We're not doing anything wrong. He hasn't done anything wrong. Get in the house. I fold my arms over my chest. No. My mom cuts in. Penelope, listen to your dad. I'm done ignoring him. You had no right to make me do that. We're here to keep you safe, so you'll do as we say. Whatever. I turn to my friends. To Nash. I see you later, okay? The hell you will. Dad snaps under his breath. Oh, I will. What time is it? It's already 30 minutes. Okay. We have time. We have time, guys. I have to make sure we have time. I yawn chapter 17, Thursday, October 28th. I yawn into my palm as I watch the news at 4 in the morning in my bed. May, one of the sweetest people on the planet, is gone, left in a bathroom like she was nothing. Carter has been released. I'm exhausted, my eyes heavy and body needing rest. But my mind won't switch off. Never again will I sit near May in class. She won't smile or laugh or pretend that she doesn't have a crush on Omar. Aww. I've been in my room since I got home. After a brief argument with my parents, they were so mad that Nash had been hanging out with us, but at least they don't know where we were. If the feds want to talk to me again, I'm in so much more trouble. I spent the last 30 minutes messaging back and forth with Nash. He's worried about Grace because she was briefly at the movie theater. What does that look like? Same as him showing up in the square at the pumpkin patch. The Whitmore kids continuing Daddy's handiwork makes a great story. There were other people outside, so someone in addition to us could have seen her. Omar, Addie, and Zane couldn't have and said any anything because Nash hasn't said another visitor from the cops. Where is Grace now? Locked herself in her room with her music on. Have you seen her since you got home? I know not to go in if she's blasting her music. Oh my god, you need to check on her. I get that Grace can't sleep. I've only managed a few broken hours myself, but to be blasting music all night and into the early hours, that doesn't seem right to me. Why? I can hear her. She's doing the angry thing and I don't want to get involved with that. She might be in trouble. Is he serious? 3 dead bodies and he doesn't think it's necessary to check on his sister? I want to scream at him, but all I can do is wait for him to reply. My attention is spreading evenly between my phone, the TV, and where the reporter is explaining another body was found dumped in a bathroom. She hasn't named yet. She hasn't been named yet. Yame, guys. Oh my god, my brain. She hasn't been named yet. Where are they? Are they in Naples? Okay. Sorry, guys, I got distracted.
So spirit stuff. Here we got a smudge stick. We got
Okay,
weird demon symbol. We got the thing from Harry Potter that they pull out of a pot and then it starts screaming. We have a Norwegian board.
She hasn't been named.
Okay, I'm going in.
Why do I keep saying Yame? Named yet. But it's May. Her friend saw her. I can't imagine it. It's traumatic enough finding someone's dead body. But for it to be a friend must be horrifying. May was found at the theater, a place where Jackson never struck, and no one's sure what that means. Is the new killer doing their own things now? The reporter says it will be harder to catch them if they no longer copying Jackson. She also reports that the feds are still investigating and won't be making a statement at this point. The killer is doing their own things now. That's all I can think and obsess about. We thought we'll be somewhat safe at the movies because Jackson never went there. I'm not going out again, unless it's to meet Nash and sit in his car for a while.
But he's just standing somewhere?
That could mean the double murder on Devil's Night won't be happening again. It could mean the new killer is enjoying this a bit too much. There could be more bodies. God, anything could happen now. It's chilling. It's a chilling thought. The few Halloween decorations that I have in my room are now in a box on the floor. I don't want any of it. One thing for sure, I need to talk to Zane if he called the cops on Nash and ask Nash who's been in his house. Who's the driver of the new truck and the one who looks just like his dad? And Uncle is my guess. There must have been things his dad didn't tell him. I mean, there was a lot his dad didn't tell him. She's not answering. Oh, come on. I want to whack him. Just go in. My heart thuds harder as I wait for a response. No one has actually seen Grace since she left the movie theater. She could have been taken. We didn't check that her car was gone from the movie theater lot. If that's even where she parked. She's not here. I'm coming over. Don't. Your dad will kill you. I'll find her. But I don't reply because I'm grabbing my hoodie and keys. Fear creeps up my neck, squeezing as if trying to choke me. Grace can't be dead. I can't lose her. Nash can't lose her. I sneak downstairs, tiptoeing with a quiet urgency, trying not to wake my parents, but also needing to get Nash needing to get to Nash's house as soon as I can. I sneak out the back door and close it quietly, gritting my teeth as it clicks shut. My car is in the drive, which will be quicker, but it's a big risk as it could wake my parents. Time isn't on my side this morning, though, so I have no choice. My parents are heavy sleepers. I just have to hope that's enough. They usually wake around 6, which gives me a couple hours before I need to get home. Pretending to be passed out in a bed. Maybe I'll get lucky and actually fall asleep when I get back. I press the engine button gently as if that would have any effect on how loud the car is when it fires up. Wincing, I put it into drive and pull onto the road, keeping an eye on my rearview mirror for the light switching on in their bedroom. But when I turn the corner, it's still dark. I'm okay. My phone rings through my car. Nash. I hit answer. Did you find her?
Which allows you to get up to 35% off on your tuition. Click the link below to learn if you qualify.
How does he know that she's driving? How does
105, here we go. Try the room. Okay. Compass should be in this room according to this.
I hit answer next. Did you find her? Why are you driving, Penny? Don't be stupid. Go back home. Your parents, the killer. It's not safe. It's fine. I'll be back before they wake up. Where could she have gone? There's a killer out there. I don't want to risk you. I'm fine. Where is she? I repeat. I have no idea. She hasn't left a note. You shouldn't come here.
We gotta go to the
guys, I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like as if he's giving a warning to her saying, like, do not come here. Like the killer is here. Do not come here at all.
I'm a little scared. Now, I don't think we lose. The compass will point towards nearby spirits. Okay, understood. I don't think we lose our items. I'm gonna check these rooms as well while we're here.
I have no idea. Okay, maybe you should call the cops. Something bad could have happened to her. He blows out a long breath. I can't think about that. We have to, Nash. She's probably gone to her boyfriend's house. Does she definitely have one? She's spending a lot of time with someone from work. That was my guess. The guy she has a crush on. You think she's with him? Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. This asshole was copying my dad, so he wouldn't hurt Grace, right? We can't count on that, but hopefully. I turn into town and drive past the road to the movie theater is on. It's quiet now. The sun is still hours away from rising, but I can see the yellow light quartering off the building. I'm almost out of town. I'll be at your house in a few minutes. I don't think it's a good idea that you're out alone. I'm in my car. I hear him open the front door, and grin to myself. Are you waiting for me? They're so cute. So toxic too, guys. Hurry up, he says in a line of a reply. Go call her again. See you in 2. I shouldn't be smiling right now. I'm smiling for you. But I can't help it. This is like the old days. There's not even a hint that he's frustrated or angry at me. I want to drive straight into what that means, but I can't. Grace is our focus. Nash is outside when I pull up at his farm. He opens my door and says, I'm getting really worried now. You didn't find out where she is? She isn't answering. I even tried Omar because they were talking earlier, but he's not picking up. Is Omar and Grace a thing? Is Omar a Gracie thing? Little cutie patooties. Groaning, I say, Zane. He seems to know a lot of things. I don't think Grace talks to him. No, but he looks back at her when she walked away. That's what you're basing this off of? He said. He asked, stopping a second to look up from his phone. It was the way he looked at her, Nash, like he has so much to say. We don't know where she is or who's the boyfriend is, so it's a worth a shot. Call him. All right, but this would be best coming from you. Fine. I take my phone and call Zane.
Aw. Ask spirits about the things you've seen.
He picks up on the 3rd ring.
Okay.
Penny, what the hell kind of time is this? You better have a good reason for waking me up at the crap. Is Grace with you? Nash eyes widen. He gives me a look that says, what the hell? But I'm not playing around now. We don't have time to waste. What? No, it's... Damn it. It's 4:30 in the morning. Why would she be with me? Nash can't find her. He groans sleepily. Pen, you need to go back to bed and give in a minute before you obsess over Nash again. Twisting around, I wince. There is no way Nash didn't hear that. Zane, have you seen her or not? No, he groans again. I was asleep. Like you should be. I haven't seen anyone. Where are you anyway? And what are you doing? Nothing. He messaged me. Zane won't be able to check where I am because I've turned off my phone. Yeah, he's a little stalker. We have to turn it off. The moment Nash mentioned to me that Zane was weird with him, I removed it. Go back to sleep. She's probably with a guy. Yeah, but that guy could be the killer. Bye, I say and hang up. That was no help. Safe to assume she's not with him. Is there anyone else here? I ask. Just me and you, Pen. Really? The day you were taken to the station, we both swing around as a thudding noise from one of the barns makes both of us jump.
She knows what that is.
What was that? I asked, grabbing hold of his arm. Nash. They don't have any animals on the farm. Stay behind me, he calls out. If she has another fainting spell, I'm sure this man is putting hands on her. This point. I press my lips together to keep from hyperventilating. The farm is cloaked in darkness and is way cooler than I prepared for. Cold sweeps through the thin hoodie I quickly grab. It's not Grace, I whisper. Damn straight you're not. Get back in your car and lock the doors. Wait. I think it came from my dad's old workshop. Hell no, I'm not going in there. Damn straight you're not. Get back in your car and lock the doors. No, he says sharply. He sighs sharply. For once, will you not argue with me? I cling to him harder. I'm not letting you get hacked to death. Alone. This isn't some Romeo and Juliet BS. Yeah, I know. They weren't murdered. Shaking his head, he steps forward, and I go with him, slowly. And we inch closer to the large barn doors. Nash looks around. We only have light from inside his home. One small kitchen window with the blinds half open. Not enough. That's not enough light in the world for this. Stay behind me. No arguments. I stay behind him, clawing at his arm, but he doesn't say anything else. His posture changes. He's tense and his forehead creases in a frown. I understand instantly that he's preparing to see his sister's dead body. It's not likely. No one has been discovered near their home, but I can understand how he got there. I don't know what I'll do if I see Grace dead. Noah reaches out from the bar handle. His finger shakes as he slides the wooden door to the side, and I hold my breath until I feel like I'm going to faint again. I can't see anymore, he whispers. I release the breath I'm holding and press my finger. I can't see anyone. Press my forehead to his arm. I need to go in and check properly. Where's the switch? I said. I think I'm going to pass out. He flicks the switch and I squint my eyes as my eyes get used to the light. Really pass out? Or he asks. No, I'm fine. The last time I was here, I dropped to the floor. That's the last thing Nash needs while we're searching for his sister. I shudder. Since when I turned British. I shuddered as I walk in our surroundings and realize that Jackson's classic Corvette is a yard from my feet. I spent 2 months over spring last year helping him and Nash work on it. We're in a serial killer's workshop. Nash moves deeper into the room, leaving me standing by a car that I helped rebuild. Jackson brought it in ruins. Only months after he finished it, he was locked up. There's no one here. I looked up and noticed something odd. Did you leave that side door open? He turns and frowns. No, I didn't. Outside, I hear the rumble of an engine and a bolt of adrenaline sends my heart sprinting. Shit, Nash hisses and runs out the door with absolutely no sense of self-preservation. Grace. I run after him around the car, 2 workbenches, then outside into the dark again, my least favorite place to be. Nash, I call out. My body is freezing as I realize I'm alone. Nash, I turn around. Searching for him into the darkness, only able to see an outline of trees and cornfield in the direction he ran. Nash. Wrapping my arms around myself, I strain to listen for footsteps. A rustling startles me, and I lean back against the workshop wall. Behind me, as a flock of birds swoop from the tree. Prinny. I scream at the new voice and spin around. Grace. Placing my hand on my heart, I try not to hit the floor. Oh my god, you scare me. What the hell are you doing here? Penny. Nash footsteps thunders back towards us. He stops, looking dead. Looking between me and his sister. Where were you? He snaps. I was with a friend. What is she doing here? With who? A guy from work, Nash. I do have friends. One who don't turn their back on me from something Dad did. But with this crap all happening again, I needed him more than ever. It's Omar. I've read this book before. It's Omar. Damn it. I really... It's Omar, guys. I think her significant other is Omar. I forgot.
We're going down.
I've read this book before. I think it's Omar. Trust.
There might be one of my friends in there. Okay. Have we already been in here? Okay, he's that direction. Fuck! Okay. Wait, but he did sound a little far away, right?
Who is this guy? You never mentioned it before. I have, but you haven't been listening. His name is Brant, and he doesn't care what my surname is. He listens to me without judgment. Now, what is she doing
We
here?
have the information we need, so we should just
I
try
came to help Nash find you. I snapped. We were worried, especially after May was killed today.
What's it gonna tell us? It's probably gonna tell
Grace
us to go
gasped, her
back to the basement.
hand flying to her heart.
Thank you.
May
Okay,
Winstone?
let me do it.
Nash nods. Oh my god, I used to be on the volleyball team with her. She was one of the only people who still talked to me when Dad... I'm sorry. I rest. She was my friend too.
We did it.
She takes a breath, and the scowl on her face disappears. You should go home, Penny. Clearly, it isn't safe to be out alone, and I assume your parents don't know you're here. Well, it's the first time in a year that she mentioned my safety. Nash, it's fine. Thanks for coming over, but you really should get going before they wake. They realize you're with me. They'll probably move you across the state. Across the country. Okay, I reply, chewing on my lip. I'm still on edge and don't really want to be alone, but he's right. And you should message us when you get home, Grace says, averting her eyes. Kicking rocks at her feet.
What the heck?
Nash smiles at me, surprised but pleased by his sister's concern. It's a good first step.
Okay, so you can.
Maybe she'll even let me in the house next time. I just hope that she doesn't view me as an enemy anymore. After all, I came out here because I was scared for her. See you later, Grace. She nods. Walks off towards the house. Nash and I are a few steps behind, and he stops with me by my car. Call me when you get home, Nash says, opening my door for me. I will. And he steps back, and I set off along his drive. A cloud of dust ushers my view, and I see him go inside his house as I turn from the driveway onto the road. The town is still and peaceful. Soon the sky will lighten, and we'll have to face another day of mourning and fear. Cornfields are about to yield to buildings in town when a bright... Ooh?
Still a teddy bear? That's fucking evil. Okay, now we need to go ground floor. Okay. Jimmy, so now we have a new
Guys,
connection here. Jimmy wouldn't listen.
Penny needs some help.
Okay, when I wasn't looking, he stole my money. I told him off, but he wouldn't listen. Okay, so she's gone now.
Jesus.
So now we have to find where she goes next.
Who in the hell is this killer, y'all?
Ground floor, which I'm very happy that you went there because that's a safe area for us. So we're gonna go ground floor, and we're going to hopefully find you here without getting beat up. And we already have
Cornfields are about to yield to buildings in town when a bright flash shines through the window and I'm knocked sideways. I scream, trying to cling on the steering wheel. I'm slammed against the door, my head hitting the window. The seat belt locks, trapping me painfully against the door. The seat. I'm flipped and it takes me a second to realize what's going on, that I'm upside down and back again. My arms out in front of me, my chin hits my chest as I go over. A deafening silence rings through my ears. I hear the sound of metal and glass, denting and smashing, but it feels far away as if I'm trying to listen underwater.
So you shouted to Jimmy to give your toy back.
I'm slammed into the door again, this time getting the air knocked out of my lungs. The car comes to an abrupt stop, nose down in a ditch. Darkness drenches my vision for a while. Seconds, I'm not sure exactly. It takes a heartbeat to put together. The headlights, I wasn't.
I can't talk about this.
The headlights.
So we should
I
probably.
wasn't just in a car accident. I was hit, run off the road.
That's what I'm thinking
Groaning,
right now.
I blinked, but the world begins to blur in colors, like I'm seeing
Is that what that sound means?
it through
Can't be on this floor, right? We're gonna quickly go to the kitchen to see what.
a telescope.
Give me
That's a
one
telescope.
dish.
The little things that have like that are long, and they have like all the little
We're figuring out the prime
shapes
girl story,
and
so
like
she got
figures
bullied
and
by
pictures in
Jimmy,
it. A
who stole
telescope.
her toy and ruined the toy.
I'm dazed, expecting this to be a dream, but knowing it's not. It's okay. You're fine. Get out of the car.
Okay.
My hand reaches for the door handle and drops to the seat, having no energy to move at all. I turn my head to the side, and in the distance I see headlights again. This time, they're not moving. The car has hit me, has stopped. I open my mouth to call for help, but the white mask in the rearview mirror steals my breath.
Guys, prepare yourself mentally, spiritually. It's time for the great bonketing. First floor mannequin.
Who in the hell is this person?
Don't bonk me. Clench it up.
Chapter
Get
18.
ready. I don't know.
My vision suddenly comes into focus. The ringing in my nose, the ringing in my ears subsides, leaving behind a sharp pain radiating through my skull.
I'm just going. I don't see
With my
shadow.
senses returning, I hear the footsteps outside the car, getting much closer.
Is that a shadow?
He's coming. I need to get out of here, but I can't move at all. My body is so heavy. I sink into my car as if I'm weighted in a pool.
Oh,
Adrenaline pumps through my veins. The killer is outside. Somewhere around my car, I can barely lift my hand.
Look at this.
Painting, I try desperately to get my arms to wake up. If I don't get out of here, I'm dead. Clenching my fingers, I will myself to get it together. I can't see my phone. It was on the passenger seat, so it must have been thrown somewhere in the car during the crash. Is this how May felt when she knew he was coming for her?
Oh, nice. Have we
Come
gone to
on.
remove this room
I
already?
scrambled for the door handle again, but my fingers just thud against the door.
We got a key.
Fall- Thud against the door and fall back onto my lap.
121.
Move.
Nothing in
I can't
there.
let him get me.
And then please give me
This
some-
can't be how I die.
You found an
No,
old
I mutter as my
blue
eyes
power
sting with
meter.
unshed tears.
And we found some bottles
I
of whiskey
refuse
down
to
the
give
stairs
in and
we're
cry
running
to
lots
sit
of
back
stuff
and
right
let
now.
him win.
Alright,
I
let's-
can't get my body to respond the way I need to. There's
Oh, we sound so far
no
away.
pain in my
Yeah,
arms or
I don't know if
legs, so
you
I don't
can
think
hear
they're
that on the
injured,
stream. That was so
unless
quiet.
it's masked by shot.
I'm gonna
You're
assume there's
fine,
nowhere
so
near.
get up.
We're gonna go into both of these rooms here.
Whimpering, I push myself off the back of the seat and slump
Let's
against
go
the half-smashed window. Every muscle in my body screams with the effort. You know what, honestly?
Okay, shit.
Now that I think about it,
Is he here?
if you guys think about
I
it,
don't think he's gonna be here. I could lock the door. I'm just going for it. I don't think he's here.
almost,
Don't you kill me!
I feel like if you're a serial killer, like if you're getting chased by a serial killer, like for real,
This is the room we
reals,
need to go to. Once we're in here, we find the
and
door,
you're and they like hit you straight on, I feel like you should play dead
right?
in the
Gotta be a
car.
teddy bear in here. Oh, you found a
Because
bottle of turpentine
if you're
and
like
a
bleeding and
lighter.
everything, they're just gonna think that you died or something like that on impact. This is book knowledge is what I'm talking about. Book knowledge. But when you get out of the car, that gives the person
Okay, let me see if we need
more belief to know that
Okay,
you are
I
alive
see.
and they did not finish their mission.
I can see where this goes.
Um,
So we need to get back to the
Okay.
ground floor. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna finish this chapter and then I'm gonna have to end it here, guys.
Survive?
It's getting so good
We
though.
could try the insane
I
strategy
know.
of Jimmy in a room. We are in room 122, and we do have the key to this room. You guys want to try something insane? Let's give it. No, don't do this. Let's give it a shot. We're gonna yell. Yell it.
Whimpering? Okay. The jacket,
Yell out to Jimmy.
the jaded edge of glass is inches from my face.
I'm yelling again.
Ready and waiting to cut me to ribbons. I can already feel blood trickling down my cheeks from the earlier impact. So what would it matter at this point?
He's just creepy.
Breathing
He's talking
deeply,
to me.
I
He's
focus
like,
on my
"No
hand,
way
raise
out
it to the
here."
mando handle.
Because there's no other way out here, right? Like,
Footsteps
this is
thump
dead.
behind me as he
Unless he
circles
goes
the back of
into
the
that
car.
room.
Hurry. What is he waiting for? Why not just kill me now?
The whole rest of the stream here. Sir, please come in here.
Who the... Who is he?
Come into the room, man.
The door yields. I push with every ounce of energy I have, ignoring the pain pulsing through my body. I only get it open about 5 inches, but that'll do.
What are we doing?
Boots pound on the assault
Okay, make sure
outside the back passenger door. He's playing with me, making his way slowly to my door. The front of the car is in a ditch, so on grass I won't be able to hear him if he moves closer. I twist to get out, but I'm stuck.
I have this key too, right?
The seatbelt. I saw butt bursts from my mouth as I realized that he's gonna make it to me before I get out. I'm pinned to the seat frantically. I fumble with this belt, and my hands hit the buckle until I hear a click.
He's not here, right? I'm just going for it. I'm going for it.
Oh my god,
This is
guys!
the elevator in. No one teaches you.
This
how
is
to
like a
speak
movie,
another
y'all.
language. You just memorize words, but when it's time to talk, you freeze.
I took Spanish in school for years, but
At the same time, he crouches down.
It's like
His mask fills the passenger seat window. A scream rips from my throat, and I throw myself to the side, sliding out of the car, landing on the damp grass.
You don't need more flashcards.
My wrist is in agony as I push myself on my hands and knees, gasping for oxygen that seems to have been sucked from the air. The cold, damp air hits my face, and I feel more awake. The fog...
One conversation. We're doing it. Okay.
The fog is clearing, and it's now I see how bad the pain in my head and arm are. It brings bow to the back of my throat, a prelude to the agony that's coming. Slamming my good palm on the side of the car, I shove myself to my feet. My weak knees tremble, and I nearly fall again.
We have a lot of things here. Let's ask about this, though.
A slither of light peeks over the horizon above the corn. Help, I shout, stumbling sideways, stomach lurching. Blood runs cold in my veins when I come face to face with the mass over the top of the car. He's on the other side, watching me. It's too dark to see his eyes, and I'm not exactly thinking straight, but he's tall, broad, and fit. Gasping, I press on, my knees almost buckling again as I move as quickly as my body will allow. I don't know what my chances are, but I have to try. Town is closer to me now, but it will be a good 5 minutes of solid running before I can reach the first house. And at my pace, I'm not sure I'll make it. I'll slip going up the ditch, crying out as my feet slide out from under me. With a sob, I claw my nails into the dirt and heave myself up the slope. He's right behind me. I feel icy air surround him, the aura of pure evil, and it makes me shudder. Is he already thinking about stabbing me? Does it excite him? The way I used to get excited about playing the piano or acting in a play? I don't stop or look back. I lunge off the ground and run. Cold wind stings my cheeks and my entire body aches and screams in pain. A warning that I won't be able to do this for long. I think I've done something to my wrist, and the fuzziness in my head and the nausea telling me that I probably have a concussion. The focus that I have a minute ago slowly fades, and the world in front of me glazes over like I've been pulled back underwater. I stumble to the side again, my legs like those of a newborn horse, and I'm not sure where I'm going because everything turns fuzzy. Black dots dance in front of my face. No. Stay awake. I take another step, and gasp.
You stuck? Maybe? I'm not sure. Is it spinning? Where are you pointing? Okay, eat
The ground shoots towards my face, and for the second time this week, I'm out.
Shit. Okay, that did not work. I repeat,
I
that
blink
did not
heavily,
work.
but
Unfortunately,
all I can see is the foggy
Mission
outlines
failed. We'll
of
get 'em next
faces, human faces, no mask. There's an irritating flashing in the background and a ringing that I'm sure only I can hear. The ground is hard and cold, and I think I'm shaking.
But actually,
Suddenly, it's loud, like hundreds of voices have just started shouting at the same time. I can't make out any word that is spoken. My eyes drift to the side, and I'm sure I see Nash and Grace.
you know that
Or maybe
Amy's
I just
holding a
want to.
toy
I
on
don't know.
fire. Amy just.
Is it Amy?
Pain radiates through my entire body as if every. Okay, so pause.
Was that you?
Why did he not unalive her? He had the perfect chance. He had the perfect opportunity. And another thing is like
Why couldn't you tell me?
another thing is like
Sword on the first floor. Okay.
if you had the chance,
Oh, we need to go to the second floor.
why make her run?
Wait. Sword
You
on
were
the
running
first floor,
behind
second
her.
floor, there's a guy.
And not only that,
Two
you
out.
purposely
You're no longer here.
continued showing your face
Okay.
to her.
Go second floor, which means we have to go back to the
So like
elevator.
eyes. I don't
You
know
just
about
told us
this. I don't know
something.
about
Right here, doesn't do
this.
anything. We're gonna give you 5 seconds. 5, 4. Oh, he sounds far away. Okay.
I try to tell them, but I can't speak.
Go, go, go.
I go to open my mouth to ask what's going on and where the killer is, but I'm mercifully pulled back under. The next time I wake,
I don't know if we did.
my back is against something soft and warm. The pain is there, but it's background noise now. I look around the room and see pale walls and hearing an annoyingly beep.
All I
The
want is just
hospital.
go straight ahead.
Groaning, I try to sit, but I don't have the energy.
I'm doing it.
Lie still, Penny.
Can't stop one stop.
Penelope.
Can't stop one stop.
She in trouble. Lie still, Penelope. My eyes fly to the source of the voice. Ro. We've been established her name is not Rosalind or whatever the author had called it. But I'm sorry, I fully love the name.
I'm scared, man.
But for pronunciation's sakes, I will be over here spending 20 minutes over a name. One word. So her name is Ro right now. Where is he? I gasped, looking around panicking. I'm no longer in the road, but I don't know who he is or where he is. The killer isn't here. I'm safe. Another agent walks out the room, presumably to get a doctor now that I'm awake. Where is who, Penny? Can you tell me what happened? Was I stabbed? Where is he? Did you get him? Frowning, she shakes her head. No one is here. You were in an accident. Your parents are here, gone to get coffee. We'll get them back. You don't remember being run off the road? I remember it all. Why are you here? We're here to make sure you're safe. From the killer, he was there. He was the one who crashed into me.
I'm going places. I'm going everywhere. Far away from
She
this guy.
frowns.
Okay, just go
We
on
didn't
to the
see
exit.
evidence of another car.
Okay, I absolutely shook his ass. heard
I
crying
catch
there,
sight of the
yeah.
clock on the wall behind her. It's a little after 7 in the morning. I'm assuming morning. Bright daylight streams through the window into my room. Then why are you here? To find out why were you alone at light? Who were you meeting? That's weird.
Is here?
Well, there is another car there. I was running from the masked killer. Nash. Did I see Nash? Nash was there when the crash happened? He was wearing a mask? No, not then. After I collapsed, I woke up and there was flashing lights and people. I saw Nash. Where is he now?
No. She's clearly here. Maybe we should just find the sword. No, but
She looks like she's wished someone had. She wished like she had someone else's job of questioning me. You don't need to worry about Nash and his sister. Grace, she was there too. Yeah, I saw them both. Wait, where are they? Are they okay? No, they're at the station. What? No. I try to push myself up but get nowhere. My body letting me down again. You have to let them go. Rest, Penny. You have a concussion. No, they didn't do this. This wasn't them. It couldn't have been them. I just left from their house, like 2 minutes before the car came from the crossroads in the opposite direction. They wouldn't have time to take the road. She's frowning. She stands. Are you sure of the timing? I'm positive. It couldn't have been them. They probably heard the crash or the sirens. You have to let them go, please. She holds her hands up, looking pretty worried that I'm getting stressed. They were questioned and gave a statement. That's it. Rest. Well, get your parents and take our statement while you're up for it. I'm up for it now. I say. It's a total lie. I'm exhausted and fighting the growing urge to close my eyes. You have to find the killer. I'll be right back. If ever there is an expression for someone who thinks you've gone crazy,
I hear crying.
she's wearing it.
Next to a crying lady, what are you guys thinking? Is she evil like that?
Our nurse comes in as Ro leaves. I'm poked and prod as she checks my vitals and administrates pain medication for the wicked headache I have. I'm given water for the driest throat ever, and instantly feels better. Feels much better. The queasiness in my stomach hasn't gone anywhere, but I can't ignore it. My wrist is in a cast, but it's not causing me issues right now. The pain from my head is too bad to feel anything, though nothing compared to right after the crash. The meds are taking the edge off of it. My worry for Nash and Grace overrides everything else. Why were they at the station if the feds only wanted a statement? Are they just being cautious and questioning everything even slightly outside the norm, or is there more to it? Does this mean they don't have a lot to go on, so are covering it all? I go out of my mind as I wait for Ro to come back. When the door opens, I'm half happy to see my parents and half disappointed that it's not Ro. I need to know what's happening with Nash and Penny. I meant Grace. Penny, Mom sobs. I assure my parents that I'm okay when they ask 100 times. Their panic temporarily overshadowing their anger. What were you doing? Dad asks. He's only calm on the surface. His fear that I could have been killed tempering his anger at me sneaking out and putting myself in danger. I can tell by the control in his voice that he has a lot more to say. Nash couldn't find Grace. Mom takes my hand, squeezes it,
Why are you making that noise?
as if she never wants to let
Must
go.
have missed a room that we didn't go in yet.
Why
I
did you
think we're
go,
gonna
honey?
yell real quick.
I was worried. Something bad had happened to her. He could hardly call the cops, and could he? Most of the time they suspected him, but he didn't do any of this.
Okay,
He and
just
Grace were
sound
taken to
kinda
the
far
station,
away.
and I don't know why or
I
what
might just
happened to
go.
them. Dad clears his throat. Forget them for now. You were in an accident. I was leaving their house when a car slammed into me coming from the opposite direction. They wouldn't have time. Are you certain? Mom asks and glances at Dad. No doubt, this wasn't them, and I didn't make up the other car. I know the cops said that there was no evidence of anyone else, but there was. Even though the fuzziness of getting out of the car and running, I can see everything so clearly. Every detail is imprinted in my mind. All right, darling. I want to see who it was, I tell them. To look into his eyes and figure out if I know who it is, but it was too dark, and I was so scared. There was no time. You did the right thing by running, Dad says. His voice is low and unsure, like he's humoring me. I didn't make it up, and I didn't crash on my own, I repeat. Mom brushes her hand over my hair. The police and FBI are investigating, don't worry. I close my eyes and do nothing but worry.
101? Do we not have this? I thought we had it. Fuck.
My parents stay in my room all day. They're there each time I wake. In the evening, I'm so relieved when they have to go home. Tomorrow, I can be released if my doctor is happy with my progress. I want to leave now, but that was out of the question, apparently. I finished a hot chocolate that a nurse brought me. The sugar and pain meds have taken the headache down to a minor annoyance. After some food, too, so I feel pretty okay. I feel better in my own bed. There's a knock on my door, and Rose smiles at me. Can I come in? She asks. Sure. She steps inside. How are you feeling? Better, thanks. How's Nash? He and Grace were only giving a statement. Why did they have to go to the station? Nash's choice. He didn't want them in his house. I sigh in relief. They didn't attack me. We know. She asks. Penny, we're having trouble finding evidence of anyone else being out there with you. You hit your head? You found nothing? A partial footprint in the ditch on the passenger side. Which way did you run? That's where he was standing. I ran towards town. Can't you test the footprints or whatever it is you do? We have samples, but the print isn't good enough to identify a shoe. A boot, I think. It was heavy on the road. She nods. You said you were leaving the Whitmar's farm. Do you know anyone who wants to target you specifically? I shake my head gently because it feels like it's being crushed in events. No, why didn't he kill me? Why run me off the road and chase me? I'll pass out. He could have stabbed me on the ground and ended it all right there. She takes a seat in the chair by my bed. That's what we're trying to figure out. Have you had any trouble with anyone at school, perhaps? No, only that stupid argument with Ruby.
Okay.
And we know it can't be her. Is Nash allowed to visit in the morning? I ask. She hesitates before saying, there's no reason why he wouldn't be allowed. Well, my parents are a reason I don't think he'll be allowed to visit when I get home, so I need to get him here. My phone was recovered from the crash and now sitting on the bed beside me. Someone called the cops on Saturday just before midnight and reported seeing Nash in town. Lurking, apparently. We were supposed to meet up that night, but then the cop showed up at his place, so he couldn't come. She leans forward, resting her elbows on her knees. We have a record of a call, but the person didn't leave a name. I didn't know you had plans to meet up. We snuck out a lot before. His dad, you know. I'll be right back, Penny. She steps aside and gets on her phone. Thank you for sharing the information, she says, pointing her head back into the room a minute later. I'll be outside if you need me. You should get some rest. They might only half believe me about the killer causing the incident, but they're not taking any chances. A chill sliced down my spine at the thought of being a target. I don't know what the killer wants from me. I should be dead now, but the feds feel like I'm in danger. I wouldn't have a personal guard if they didn't. I check my phone and there's a new message from Nash. The first one he left. He hasn't replied to me when I tried to contact him. Are you okay? We heard a crash and couldn't figure it out at first. Did you see the killer? Did he hurt you? We need to meet. Nash has exploded all over text. I can only imagine how he's feeling. Grace had just come around to the idea of me being back in Nash's life and hers. Now she's been questioned because she decided to help me. That's a lot of questions. I'm okay, have a concussion and a broken wrist, but they have me on the good stuff. The killer is there. The feds have only found a partial footprint. I'm not sure they're convinced I'm telling the truth. I wasn't hurt at all by the killer. That's weird, right? You were so still on the ground. I thought you were dead. It's totally weird. But maybe he saw or heard my car coming down the drive and split. We didn't see another vehicle. That's a possibility, I suppose. You can just about see Nash's farm in the distance from where I was. The killer could have seen their headlights. Visiting is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I think I'll be able to go home at some point. I'll be there at 10. I fall asleep waiting on information about who called the cops on Nash the night I snuck out. I have a feeling that if we found out who that was, we'll be closer to catching the killer.
The chef.
Okay, guys. Let me find it. Where is it? I cannot see it. It's so dark. Okay.
Okay, we already knew that.
I found some trophies.
Okay, dokie, guys.
Okay.
So,
we have. I got a call.
What do you guys think? Oh, what are some of your guys' theories? Let me turn my phone off. What are some of your guys' theories that you think might be happening? Or like who it is? Like, what are some of your guys' theories? I'll give you guys a couple minutes, and while you guys thinking about your theories, I'll tell you mine. I don't have a theory on who the killer could be now, other than Zane, probably. Because so heartily it happened to be that Zane is asleep at 4 a.m. in the morning, quotation marks. But that's mean he knows her location. What she mentioned about Grace, because he knows that she's hung up over Nash. So I'm not gonna be biased this time and say it's Zane, because I don't think that he would hurt her in a sense. But also I do so hardly believe that he would probably be a little bit mentally deranged to make her fall away from Nash. But all this is doing is making her go towards Nash. And another theory could be that it's Nash, but either Nash, like whoever the second person is, either they didn't intentionally mean to hit her. Like they didn't intentionally mean to hit her, but once they did, the killer came to look for her. But like, why would they wear a mask if they didn't intentionally intend to hit her? I think this might be the last chapter that I'm going to read on stream. I'm going to read the rest privately because it's just so much faster that way. And I will give you guys a rough summary and probably my best scenes, or like maybe read one sentence per chapter for you guys or something like that. I got to think about it because it's about time we move on to our next book. But what do you guys think? Like, who is the killer? Is it Nash? Nash is, or killers. You say that, killer or killers. I don't believe it's Nash. Like, I so hardly do not believe it's Nash. Let me see. And I don't know. I don't believe Zane would try to hurt her. But then again, I don't know the subgenre of this book, so Zane could probably be hurting her, saying like, "Oh, if you can't be with me, and if you don't like me, if you go back to your ex-boyfriend, I'm going to off you." But yeah, that's some of the details and theories that I have so far. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like what? I feel like I should read chapter 20 for you guys, but let me see. No, I'm not gonna read it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna read it for at least tonight. I'm gonna reevaluate if I'm gonna continue reading on stream. Or what I could do is just read the book off stream and then read on stream. Just I know what the outcome is. Okay, I think that's it. That's it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't really see any comments on what your guys' theory is, so leave a comment down below on what you think, who the killer is, why she got hit, why did they leave her alive, and why do not, here's a number one question. Why do they continually keep popping up in front of her, antagonizing her? Even though it's not really like she the only connection she have to the original serial killer is she's the son's girlfriend. She don't have a bad history in school, so that's really all they can say. But my main question is why. I hope you guys enjoyed this late night book club. I might stream, yeah, since I am going to bed on the right time tonight. I'm going to stream bright early in the morning tomorrow. And with that being said, it should be the last final chapter or the last stream about the haunting, at least. Though I do got somewhere to be, so either in the morning or at lunchtime, something, maybe at night. Maybe we should just continue the theme of like late night book clubs. Maybe, who knows? Well, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video or this live stream. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have enjoyed the book that I've been reading so far. If you have any tips, advice, or comments that you want to say to me, you can say it in the comments and I'll read it. If you have any suggestions of books that you guys want me to read, I will read it. Just type it in the chat. I just the only thing I ask for a smidget. When you guys are recommending me things, any books that are nonfiction, just keep them any books that are fiction, keep them to the side. I like fantasy, romances, happy endings. Not saying life isn't a happy ending, but I'm just saying I like those type of books. So if you guys have any recommendations on that type of stuff, or if you guys want me to read a book that you have on your which book list for so long, type it in the chat. Let me know. I'll read it. Even if it's not a book that I'll probably read myself, I will still read it for you guys. But definitely, the light went down real quick for that. Okay. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. Oh, my thing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I know I'm taking so long to say goodbye to you guys. I don't want to go. But I love you guys so much. And see you tomorrow. Peace. Bye, my ducklings.